Right. Here we go. Right, marvellous. Right, okay. I'm just got to check something first of all. Yep, okay. Yeah, I always get worried that I haven't used a particular screen setup for a while, that some of the changes that like Microsoft make when they do their Windows update and things like that can balk settings. So I'm trying to get into the habit of actually checking the settings. I can't really do it until I go live. So, anyway, right. So let's get the usual nonsense tomfoolery out of the way first of all. Good evening, first of all. So, I'll start again. For anybody who is new to the channel, we are going to be watching a show, two shows tonight, but because of obviously copyright reasons, there is no audio or video going to be shown from it. This is just going to be the chat, reaction, commentary, or whatever you want to call it. Hence why I call it BYOC, bring your own copy. And it's also why, let's see if I can get this right without looking at the other screen. There we go, close enough. You can see the synchronized timer, and that basically will... Hello. I know. So I got distracted by the cat. Hang on. Hang on. No. There you go. There we go. I know. But basically, the synchronized timer is there so that if you're watching this later on the VOD, or you need to pause the stream because you need to use the bathroom or something, you can synchronize yourself back up with it instantly. Yeah, you don't really show up on the camera until you look into it, do you? Right. I know. So, well, three episodes of various things to be watching tonight. First of all, the next episode of The Mighty Nein, episode 5, and then 2 episodes of The Expanse. But between that, we'll be having a little break for like a minute or so, probably so I can deal with little grumpy guts, and then also maybe grab a drink or something like that. Stretch your legs. Got to keep yourself hydrated, Joe. Right. The other thing as well is, before I forget, there will be a 5-second lead-in as I start up each episode. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'll start the sync timer. I'll start play on my end, and we're generally then all synced up to within a second or two. Right. Okay. Sorry, I've got to be careful because somebody is what? Sorry. One moment. What's the matter? Oh, you want attention? Okay. Right. She realizes I'm talking to the people on the screen again, so it's like cats. Right. So I'm going to start off with The Mighty Nein, and I keep calling it in my head Vox Machina, for which I apologise in advance if I do keep calling that. But yeah, there is just the one episode for tonight, and we're halfway through the season already because there's only 8 episodes. It's like I honestly thought there was going to be more. I thought it was going to be 10, but hey ho, see how it goes. Right, so let's get everything all lined up. Get everything over there. Expand that one. Press that button. Right. Okay. Are you ready, kids? Sorry, I saw a video today. Before I continue, I'll get this out of my head. I saw a video today of I think is it Corey Taylor from Slipknot doing a concert. Obviously, a warm-up thing in London back 2016, 2017, something like that. And yeah, he sings along with the crowd the opening theme tune to the SpongeBob SquarePants cartoon. Absolute perfection. And this is like the lead singer, artist from Slipknot. Okay, and he's singing along with a crowd of quite a few thousand metalheads to "Are You Ready, Kids?" From absolutely brilliant, absolutely right. Okay, so we'll start again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, you do it. It's only for about like a minute or so, this video, but it is brilliant. Are you ready, kids? And you would have the SpongeBob theme tune stuck in your head. Injury detail, violence, and language. Not foul language, not sexual language, just language. Kitty. Well, no, so. Wait, what? You found? Oh, it's going to take a lot of beating last week's opening credits by Jester though. Kitty. I So Zemnian is loosely German, loosely. Right. Oh, stop headbutting the keyboard. I know you want attention. Seriously, she's been on my lap all day and she still wants attention. Stop. No, don't headbutt the keyboard. Oh, it's the mending spell, basically. Oh, no, transmutation. Hmm. At least they're not like, being like, evil, he can cast magic. It's more like, dude, you can cast magic. Accepting that it's like as a tool, oh hello. Hmm, we recognise this gentleman. Hmm, yeah, that's one way of putting it. Yeah, transmutation. Yeah. Yeah, the fact he's got guards with him like that is like, hmm. Stop headbutting my hand. Every time I stop giving her pets, she headbutts my hand. Scholarship. Hmm. Yeah, it's almost as if Frumpkin can sense something. Hmm. And do you remember the familiar spell he was trying to summon before? Spell components. Oh well, you gave it a go. That's it. He's got to get in the zone. Yeah, if I remember correctly, in the original show, this wasn't shown like as a flashback. I think it was done like as a talk or something. So it's nice to actually see it from yep. Yep. And we don't skip the intro. Yeah, that beacon is a very, very powerful item. Like, to put it in D&D terms, it's an artifact in terms of power. So you have like roughly you have no like no lesser, major, greater artifact. Roughly, like it's an informal system, but it gives you an idea of like yeah, like if you're playing with your players, whatever, and they say like, yeah, what sort of power level is it? And go, yeah, this is like the equivalent of a major item. They can go, ooh. Good question. Yeah, 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 these are basically extremely powerful wizard assassins. Not people. Oh, and also a nice little touch rather than saying, "Oh my god," you said, "Oh my traveler." Oh, nice touch. Like I said, the animation is pretty smooth. Can't deny that. Can't deny that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He just turned his blood into ice. Ooh. Oh, nice. Bo's leveled up. Yep. Bo definitely has leveled up. She's had some training. Just take him and go. Oh, that was a bad idea. That's giving me like vibes of like like Oxford and yeah. But I suppose that's what it is now, European style university. Hmm. School for training combat wizards. Oh, so yeah. Aha. I mean, there's quite a few things there. Yep. Oh, great. Okay, so we've got everything. Yep. You go with the traps already been go with the traps already been set off. Yeah, assuming they can't be reset. Hello. What are you doing? You being all snuggly. That's a bit of a dick move. Oh, yeah, recognise her. Yeah, that's the one from that Caleb I was having a fight with earlier. Hey. Still climbing over me. What are you doing? Oh yes, the bug creature. Yeah, the weird toad. Ugh. So, do you want a drink? He's like, no. Oh, wow, you Hmm. Yeah, that was one heck of an explosion. It's like adds a temporal weirdness about it. It kind of was. Doubtful. Doubtful. He has to be theatrical. That is what he does. That's pretty messed up, Jester. Yeah, and considering Ford is a green person, I can't remember what his ethnicity is in this. I do like the relationships that develop in this between the various characters. I will say no more. His face is like, yeah, right. You don't want to go hunting for a basilisk. That's handy. Which again makes it even more funny remembering that Jester, played by Laura Bailey, and Ford, played by Travis William, are married IRL. So the interactions between those two just get taken up a notch when you remember that, I think. Yeah, they know each other. She's totally ignoring Bo. Damn. Oh, he's using heat metal. Oh, that is messed up. Oh, that is messed up. Heat metal in D&D is a very nasty spell because you can cast it on anything metal and it basically burns it. And that includes armor. Like I say, it's a messed up spell, but it's a very effective one. Hmm. Spark fire, yeah. Yeah, this doesn't look ominous at all. Oh, yeah. This is the guy who can perform lobotomies as well, so. Yeah, the chair's fine. It's the other stuff that's a bit iffy. What? Yeah. Why does the chair have arm straps? This doesn't look like it's going to be a pleasant experience, does it? Oh, is that green stuff again? Yeah, this isn't going to go well, is it? Hmm. Yeah, that's why it's. Mm, that's that looks very unpleasant. Yeah, I mean, hmm. No, he didn't. Ah, pink thing. I mean, tech. I was going to say it's like, what was it? No, it's not an unseen servant. There's logic there. She's so. What are you doing? She's she has no filters. It's like whatever thought pops into her head, she utters. Mm-hmm. A half orc, half orc, and two tieflings. Yes, Molly is a tiefling, as is Chester. And in again in D&D lore, tieflings have a connection in the ancient magics, I suppose you could call it, to basically demons, devils, that sort of thing. Hmm. Also, rogues knowing about poisons is a good thing. Right in the face again. Oh, yeah, because that was where he got stabbed by the other guy, wasn't it? I was chatting with a few friends about this show as well, and I've come to the conclusion whilst I did enjoy the campaign, I'm enjoying the show more. Hmm. Yeah, the whole thing's going into his arms. Yeah. That is some nasty wounds. That's what they call it. A polycule? Yeah. Is that the term? Or frupple? I can't remember the exact terminology for it. More tieflings. Yes, I thought it was the term polycule. Yes. Oh my. Hey, it's all consensual, it's all good. And that's definitely the sort of thing you would say to a partner. Smooth. Oh, okay, that's just showing off. That was just showing off throwing that into the key slot like that. Oh, Cobalt Soul, yeah. This is gonna please Bo. Yeah. Okay, that is terrifying. Yeah, that's terrifying. What they can do. Ooh, detect magic. A little from column A, a little from column B. Excuse me. Oh, that is messed up. That's got to be like a high level, like dominate person spell or something. Okay, her eyes make her look unhinged, which is brilliant. Yep, and that was the mistake. No, no, she didn't, Jester. No, no, she didn't. The way they do her eye to just makes her look unhinged is brilliant. So, how does he go from being to. So, yep, the confidence. That's a bit brutal. Hmm. Damn. That is brutal. I don't like the way he's grinning. Hmm. This isn't going to go well. Ooh, that basically crushed her ribs. Oh, and there's still no, but he will be once Boat gets hold of him. That's been more than a minute. Main shield. Oh, the music's making it really tense and like something's going to get effed up. Yeah. Yeah, that's his parents. That's very, very messed up. Yeah. Yeah. Trumpkin as well. I've seen this scene animated. Oh, that is. Oh, holy sh! Even knowing this scene was coming, that was fucking amazing but brutal. Yeah. probably not that good. I bet. Good point. Yep. Again, the relationship between the characters is great. Like, because it feels natural, like how they build up and things like that. Yeah, and all things considered, that's a pretty understandable response from Bo. She can't decide if she wants to slap him or hug him, which is fair. Oh, that that was no way. That was 45 minutes, 40 minutes. Holy sh! Oh, that was good. I know a few people have said on the socials that like that this was a really good episode. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't want to know any more details. Nobody spoiled things for me. Will you make your mind up? Um, right. So we're gonna have a couple of minutes break. Well, I'm gonna try to. Then when we come back, we're gonna start on the Expanse episodes. I forgot what they are. Episodes. This is why I like having it up on the where is it on the thing here above the chat box. Episode 8 and 9 of season 2. So yeah, we're back again. It'll be a maximum of 5 minutes. It'll probably be closer to about 2. So see everyone in a bit. Right, sorry about that. Her royal fuzziness demanded attention. So, let me get comfortable. Oops, sorry. I sat down too quick. Right, so we have got to say a couple more episodes now of The Expanse Season 2. And this is going to be episode 8. It's going to be called Pyre. Appropriate considering what we've just watched. And episode 9 is going to be called The Weeping. And this is a word I'm going to struggle to say. I always have done. Somnambulist, I believe. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it's a word I've heard before, but I can't remember what the definition of it is. But anyway, so we are going to cue that episode up. So we episode 8. Usual stuff. Get everything ready. Get everything there. All right. Same as before. Sleepwalker. Oh, there we go. For some reason, I was thinking of the person who does things with eyes, sommelier. That's what I was trying to be like. I was getting it mixed up with sommelier. There we go. Right. Somnambulist. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Ambulist is walker. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Right. Okay. I should tweet from the meaning of it. Right. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, violence, foul language. We go straight into the opening credits, and we do not skip the intros. So that's the lunar colonies. Yep. There'd be Mars. Oh, yeah, with old Demos now scattered over a wide area. Man. I was watching a documentary last night to help me drop off to sleep, and it was talking about Shoemaker Levy, the comet which basically broke up by Jupiter and left, a bruise on Jupiter for a few months that was the size of Earth. But yet when you see the picture of Jupiter, it's like, Jupiter's like this big, and it was like size of my little fingernail. Ooh, that's a lot of hydroponics. Oh, this was the the domes that Bobby saw got absolutely obliterated. Bobby and her team. Yeah, that was that's got to be horrible. You're waking up and you're seeing everyone like in not good shape. Oh no, he's in a refugee pod or something. So what's he got in there? Yeah, that refugee ship. Hello. You really just want to keep jumping up and down on my lap today, don't you? I know, you're not in trouble. I'm not complaining, I just want you to make your mind up. So, I apologise if you hear something smack against the microphone, it's her tail. Oops. Yep. Get him to sit down before he falls down and hurts himself. Probably the first drink he's had in a while. Yep. Hmm. We have an idea of what started it, possibly, maybe. Damn. Medical coma. Ow. That's that's a yeah. What can you do to that? That's just like you just woke up from a coma. You're stuck on a ship. You're probably aching in places you never knew you ache. You've got a massive cut on the side of your head. Oh yeah, and you just found out that your the habitat in which your daughter was staying it looks like it got obliterated by the same attack which injured you. Great day. Oh, that's the guy who got the diversion. Gotta be very careful what he does here. Yep, you were chasing in the rotten. Brilliant diversion. Yep. He's kind of right. Hmm. You make your mind up, madam. I love you too. I know. You're being very affectionate tonight. I'm not complaining. Yep. You stop walking over me. It's funny how, like, again, humans, no matter what happens, stay the same. Yep. Well, that's a pickle. That's a big bit of pickle. Yep. Yeah, they probably lost a lot of cargo, which is not going to make them happy. Yeah, that makes sense. I understand where he's coming from. Imagine that, like, literally your entire life looking up and seeing Jupiter in the in the sky. That's true. Not a bad idea, but yeah, he's not in the right headspace to make a judgment call like that right now. Hmm. There's some. I'm trying to see if I recognise any of those formulas that he's put on the background there, but God, not enough detail. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because she stored it, didn't she? I was trying to read what's on the screen there as well. Sometimes things flash up on there, and you know they're important, but they only last there for like a few seconds. It's like, what is it? What's the matter? You really are being chatty tonight. Yeah. You gorgeous cat. You stop smacking against the microphone, you silly banana. Now I wonder if we got the magnetic treatment to help. What do you think this is going to go well? Yeah, he's not a Nina though. He's a belter. I don't think she minds if you compete for the same job. She seems to be someone who is very how they did the zero G stuff. It's got to be some CGI things, like harnesses or something like that. Because the zero G stuff is done really well in this show. Oh yeah, yeah. They're being jettisoned into. That's horrible. Yeah, and it just goes to show that every group is just as, in many ways, what's I'm looking for, as bad, just in different ways. Like no group is 100% clean, as it were. That's a horrible way to go. Yeah. Because you're like minus 270 Celsius ish, give or take a few degrees Your blood's basically boiling out of your body. Yeah, and you're feeling it all over, inside and out. That's a messed up way to go. And the chances of their bodies being found is infinitesimal. Unless you just get very, very lucky. Evil doesn't care what planet you come from. Yep, that's a unfortunately accurate way of putting it. Yep. But it's also in a bizarre, twisted kind of way of saying, like, yeah, just because you grew up on another planet doesn't mean you're not human. Which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Hello. Hi. I know you. Yeah, same. That's one way of putting it. Yeah. I bet. Yeah. Oh, they got something. Huh. And what station got attacked just recently? There we go. Thank you, Naomi. Yeah, that plan didn't go very well, did it? Yeah, it's one of the most dangerous substances in this universe, and they've mm, so you he's climbing all the way over me at the moment. It's like, oh, make your mind up. There you go. Make your mind up. There you go. Oh, seems like he's doing something he shouldn't be doing. Yeah, this dude's having a rough day. Rough days, putting it mildly. Yeah. What can you do when you're in her situation? Like you've got no ship name, no people. Yeah, what do you do? Like born and raised on a planet that got basically half destroyed. Quite a few people. Better. Hmm. That sounds a bit suspicious. Oh, hello. And who's just arrived on Tycho Station? Oh, this looks like something's about to go down. Oh, and shit's going down. Ah, look, the consequences of your actions. More, more poo-poo hitting the air circulation device. Yeah, dude is not having a good day. And hey, we found him. I don't think he cares. Genetics. Mm-hmm. And what's in there? Plant. Probably quite an expensive one. Yeah, they're not nice people, these particular individuals. You doing? No. Sorry. Oh, that's gonna sting. That's gonna that's gonna leave a bruise. Yeah. I mean, it's a survivable shot, but it's still going to be very, very unpleasant, and she will probably bleed out and die. A lot of blood vessels in that area. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, not the sort of person you want to antagonize in that sort of way. Yeah, that's terrifying. Mm. You really do need to make your mind up. It's like you get off my lap. Come here, you. You're being such a pain. Mm. Make your, no. Hmm. And it's a good idea, good bit of security. Yeah, see exactly what's happening with your kids at all times. Yeah. Why would you? And then, but then, why did he take her out? Why? Yeah. Why did? Why did he take her? Oh yeah, that's gonna. That is. Oh, took me a second to orientate. Was like what Amos was doing there, but then it's like, why is he upside down? Oh yeah, because he came out of the one person elevator. Get yourself orientated. Yep. Well, bye bye. You make your mind up, please. Oh, there goes a random panel. Mm-hmm. They got what, probably about 10 minutes, maybe less than that. Depending on how the systems work. Oh yeah, he's figured it out straight away. Yep. Yep. Probably not the first time he's been through that. It's, yeah, that was quite smart. Slow your breathing, conserve what little energy you have. Yeah. That is gonna. She didn't need his help. She just needed his shooter. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I like Drummer. She's definitely up there and it's like, yeah, yeah. You know, she got shot, almost starved of oxygen, and the first thing to do is to lean on someone, grab their gun, and shoot two people in the head. It's like, yeah. Oh, she said the L word. Yeah, so, So. What? Make your mind up. So she just keeps getting on my lap for like 5 minutes and getting off. Yeah. Give me 10 minutes. What? What's that look for? I know, love you too. So, wear my hoodie a little bit, get a little bit warm. Come on. I know. I had the audacity to stop giving her pets. Ow. Damn. That's it. You just want a little bit more room on my lap, didn't you? Yeah, because he knows that even though the station clamps and stuff are pretty strong, they could shoot their way out of there. They could probably eventually do some serious damage to the Rocinante, but it would be like, yeah, it's a Martian gunship. She would F you up. Right. Okay. Let's just go on to the next episode now. Right, I will do what's the resets. There we go. Alright. Cue out the next episode. I did not know. Hang on. I'll go check that. What was that? That was what? Episode 8. Hang on a second. 2 minutes, yeah, go ahead. I'm going to try and find this bit anyway. Babylon 5. Alright. It looks like they might be, yeah, they might be there. No, that's there. No, that's that. Oh yeah. Oh, no, it might not be Babylon 5, but it's still some space. It might not be. I'm looking at the wrong image. I'm looking at the wrong bit. Right, let's see if I can find a proper image for this one. This is one of the ones I know it can. Right, let's just try to look under Expanse. Right, the Expanse Season 2, Babylon 5. Let's try Cameo. Episode 8. No. Let's try again. Because this will not surprise me if it does actually be on there. Right, let's try it again. Let's try that. Oh, my phone buzzing. Right, let's try Cameo. I think there's no official thing to say that, yeah, obviously, it's been on there, but it was probably one of those, hashtag legally distinct type things that It's like the set designers put in there and be like, no, it's not Babylon 5, he says. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You know, like the Austin Powers scene and Godzilla, that one. It's like enough differences so they could get around and say about, yeah, it's just a space station type thing that just happens to look very similar to Babylon 5. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. That type of thing. Although, having said that, I know that there has been what was it? In Strange New Worlds, and this is legitimate, and they have confirmed this, in one episode of Strange New Worlds, in a particular scene, I won't say what episode it's in case anyone hasn't spoiled it, but in the background of one of the scenes is the TARDIS. And it's been 100% confirmed that yes, it is the TARDIS, and yes, they got permission to use it, but they couldn't promote it as a sort of like Strange New Worlds featuring the Doctor, because that's a whole different level of permission they have to get, which is a lot more complicated and a lot more expensive. But just to sort of like be like, yeah, that's the it just happens to be the TARDIS, in the same way as in First Contact, the Star Trek film. If you look in the background whilst the Borg cube is attacking Earth, you can see a very small, very tiny bit, just before the Enterprise shows up, Millennium Falcon. So it's probably one of those types of things, like it's there, but officially, no, it's not there. Which would not surprise me, because, generally people who work on sci-fi shows tend to be interested in sci-fi. But anyway, let's crack on with episode 9. And this is called The Weeping Somnambulist, the word I was struggling with earlier. Yeah, ambulist. Yeah, there's a few shows that have done stuff like that when they put things in the background where it's like, you know what it is. But legally they say, no, it's not. But, that's not. Right, okay. Cue up for the episode 9. Cat, you can get comfortable now? You just wanted a little bit more space on my lap, didn't you? Okay, right. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, if I was in a set design or something for a sci-fi show, oh hell yes, would I try and sneak in hashtag legally distinct references to other pop culture shows. 100%. Or at least something that gives a an impression of, or a homage to. But I understand why they don't do it openly, because it can open up a whole, legal issues and, not from the people who are actually making the show, more from like the studios and things like that. I know if I was making something and somebody used it on one of my ones, I'd be like on the Expanse, for example, and I saw something that I had personally made, like just as a background or somebody was reading or something, I'd be like, hell yeah! Heck, I'd even write to them and say, look, can you get me a signed bit of the show? Maybe get the Stars autographs, and we'll call it quits. The Martian ship. Now, here's a good one. That guy there, the pilot. Okay. What other famous sci-fi show has he been on without Googling? I double checked, and it is the same guy I thought it was. I'll give you a clue. It has the word star in it. And now I'm looking at his pads to see if there's a reference to it. Oh, will you stop doing that? Right. I'm just trying to look, because this will be exactly the sort of thing that will be put on his patches. But for anybody who hasn't figured it out, He played a character on Stargate. He played quite a major character on Stargate for the first few seasons. And if memory serves me correctly, the character he played was a Goa'uld called Apophis, who was like the successor to Ra. Very, very influential, powerful system lord. I have to double check now. Yep. And he was in Chronicles of Riddick as well. But yeah, it's Apophis. It's his original human host before he gets taken by the Goa'uld. There you go. Or descendant of. Oh, this is the Martians turning up onto Earth. This is going to be fun for them. The increased gravity, the open blue sky. This is going to be making them. Yep. This is not going to go well for them. You've grown up under a blue sky on Mars. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. Yeah, he's been to Earth before. Understood. Yeah. Now that's what you call a drop pod. Yeah, it's like everyone hates on Earth. Yeah. Welcome to Earth gravity. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the sunlight's brighter here as well. Those being closer to our good old Sol. I chose not to wear them. Yeah, that's going to be a struggle if you've grown up on Mars gravity. I'm trying to remember what the difference between the two is. So let me just difference between Earth gravity and Mars gravity. It's about. It's about 2.5 times weaker on Mars. So everything weighs 2.5 times as much. That's going to be fun. Hmm. That guy's such a douche, but the actor plays him so well. Such a slimy asshole. Hmm. She has an inside man everywhere. She's that type of politician. Arbogast. Yeah, and it's like it was happened like what 3 or 4 episodes ago, and it's now only just getting to Venus. Okay, that was smooth. Hey, you made her laugh. Dude's got some riz. Yeah, that dude's got some serious confidence. But it feels like it's the sort of confidence that comes from being it's like, yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think it's oh, mm-hmm. Stealth ships. Very dangerous. Like, yeah, you got Venus and Ganymede, just like two almost opposite sides of the solar system practically. That's a very naughty word in Belter Creole. Ah, yes, letting her family know. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Still, he doesn't know who's monitoring, so what? Yeah, I think he's going about the kind of the right way. It's like, don't say she was killed by so and so and caused problems, and the message can't be sent. Well, that's a pickle. That's unfortunate. I know. Still, it is at that point, I mean, what must be going through his head? It's not like he's got anything to lose. Might as well give it a try. That is extravagant. Next time. Nice double meaning to that as well. Oh, there's so many like different like kind of like reading between the lines, like the cost of lives. He's right. Also reminded me I need to get my hair cut. Dude, seriously, that was like 20 seconds, if that. Will you stop it? Yeah. Yeah, thing. Stealth tech. You're basically invisible. So it sounds like the Antarctica Accords. It's basically treated as a neutral world, only used for scientific purposes, etc., etc. Yeah, this is one of those sort of like double double finger. No, I'm getting my words mixed up. I don't know, probably being in orbit around Jupiter. Yeah, Ganymede may have an atmosphere, but still. Yeah, Jupiter's got a lot of moons. A lot. Yeah, a lot of moons. So they have to go fast. That's the expression of a guy. It's like, it's a terrible plan, but it's the only one we got. Eee, what's up? It's a medal. Very important medal. Okay, so smart glass, basically. Like, Roberta. Not, it's a proper name. Sorry, her government name. I imagine Blues is probably one of the more polite nicknames that we'd use. Yep. And she knows that Bobby's lying. And she knows that there's some BS going on here. She's very astute. And honestly, yeah, that could have started. That could have started a. Hmm. He, I kind of agree with him, but I see where she's coming from. And you notice how he didn't, berate her for basically shouting at a superior officer and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, she's she's allowed to have one then, but she didn't make it personal as such. I hate how I absolutely hate that he's right. It's like, God, it's a mm, I don't like it, but he's right. So, ooh, food. And now got and now got a craving for lasagna myself or some pasta. I think I'll have some noodles tomorrow. Hmm. Yeah, knowing that the ship name is basically Sleepwalker. Yeah, it's interesting. She is good. Hmm. Good answer. UBI. That grin. Yeah, they were a little bit. Just a little bit of bigotry. She does not mess around. And this is why I like her as a character as well. I've said there's multiple characters I really like in this show. There's still a couple we haven't met yet. Well, one in particular, haven't met yet. I think about it, she's not exactly going to turn around and be, well, you know, basically a traitor in front of her world leaders, sort of thing. There we go. Oh, yep, the Drake equation. I didn't even need to see the caption to recognise that. Kind of what it is, yeah. It's, yeah, yeah. Space is really freaking big. No, but that's the whole point of the equation. Yep, the great filter. Yeah, it's like if there's, hypothetically millions of potential civilizations out there, where are they? Yeah. Hmm. Now look at what they did with Eros. Now they're doing it with Venus. That's closer to the sun and all that tasty solar energy that's a little bit closer. Plus all the the runaway greenhouse effect causing all that nice thermic. There's power there. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm trying to think. If he was on Venus when he sent that message, then that's got to be at least probably a few hours, if nothing more, if not more. Sorry. Oh, that's one heck of a view. Yeah, she's known a few people like that before. Just tell from the way she's acting. Yeah, gaffer tape on the windows, basically. Yeah, that's going to take a long time to rebuild. Hmm. I have no sympathy for those types of people, the thugs. Yeah, and now they've got extra bodies. Well done, Holden. You just killed someone. Well done. That did not go well. Yeah, that did not go well. Got shot right to the gut as well. And when that was positioned, that probably would have absolutely messed his spine up as well. So yeah, that was not exactly a quick death. But that was a quick episode. Very quick episode actually. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff that happens in the Expanse. I realized I pressed the wrong key. Never mind. Oh, I didn't have the tracker on. Yeah, it happens. Right. So next week is going to be pretty much more of the same, really. And like I say, with regards to how the streams are going to be going, it's a rather than adding in an extra day, I'm going to trial. I'm not sure exactly what, but I'm going to trial starting about 15 minutes earlier than I normally do, and finishing about 15 minutes later than I normally do. So, and I'll see how that goes for a few days and how tired that makes me, because that's one of the reasons why I didn't what's the word? I didn't do longer streams before, is because of getting really, really tired. I may even switch it around to, finish rather than aiming like say 8:30, actually having 9 o'clock. In fact, actually, the more I think about it, that might be better. But I'll have a proper think over the weekend. Rather than finishing like say 8:30, my official finishing time will probably be 9 p.m. UK time, rather than starting early. But again, I'm going to have a little poke around, think about it over the weekend, because I want to make some more progress with Persona. I'm really, really freaking enjoying that, and other ones as well. And I do want to say extend those time periods, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. But for now, I'm going to say good night, and thanks everybody for joining me. And I'm going to go deal with a grumpy cat, and I'll see everyone next week. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.